Here I am. Hello, everybody. It's so good to see you. Oh, my. Laura, that's going to be hot. What state are you in besides the state of perspiration? But that I can't imagine being in three digits. So, hello, everybody. Oh, is Sonia here? And Susan Smith is here. It's so great to see her. I I got to tell you first, I want to say hi to everyone, but I got to tell you, coming back and reading on the group site that there's going to be a twice a month sew in. Oh my gosh, my heart got so happy. I was like, you know what? I could have only dreamt of something like that. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Catherine Klein. But I love Susan and Bonnie for doing this for the group. It is so wonderful. And I don't have the time and energy left over to do that. And what a gift. So if you hang around with us and would like to become a member of the group so that you can join in on the sew-ins, please let me know about you and send me an email to ourtimetoquilt@twc.com. And because you know what? What a wonderful chance. Even with getting vaccinated and things opening up, it's still, I think a lot of us, I love taking classes at home in my comfortable zone. And so I'm hoping we'll still do a lot of this online. So it's nice. It's nice for people not to have to travel, spend money, whatever. And how nice to have that community. And I want to thank Susan and Bonnie for really working hard in these past couple of years to build a sense of community here. And I love it. So thank you. All right. So let's see all who's here. Marcia was the first person on. It's funny. I brought it up and I thought, oh God, what if nobody shows up? You don't do it for a week or so and like, oh, they forgot about you already. They're on to the next greatest, most fun thing. So thank you. It is so good to see you. All right, so we got Susan Smith and Marcia and Laura Rylander, who's in triple digits. Is that the one who said she was in triple digits? And oh, Polly is here. Hi, Polly, sweetheart. And Polly and I are going to get together and sew. Maybe in about 4 weeks, Polly. What do you think? You know what I should do? I should invite Polly over to help me straighten this room. Wouldn't that be great? To be able to sit and chat and talk about everything while we're folding fabric. Wouldn't that be great? Poor Polly's going to say, no, no, no. I can only imagine that room is 3 feet high in a mess. So anyway, but we are going to get together to sew. And Sonia's here. Hi, beautiful heart. So Catherine Klein, how good to see you. Catherine, if it sometimes hides your message, I love your scissors and needle thimbles. I think that whatever protection mode that YouTube has, it goes up. So we always quickly hit show it because there's not a mean bone in Kathy's body. So we are not worried that Catherine's going to hurt any of us. She's a sweetheart. Kathleen Champ is here. Hi. It feels like a reunion every Sunday, and I love it. Linda McCollum is here. Hello. Oh, wow. You would love to help me, really? Hey, I tell you what, if you're willing to help me, I'll send you home with one of these excess kits that I have. So I will get in touch with you in just a few weeks. So Jody is here. Wait till you see Jody's new photo. She has another in her series. And you know what I love? I have wanted to do a series. They tell quilters, if you want to help define your quilting artistic signature, do a series. Guess what? she's got another in her amazing series. So I am so excited. You're going to run right out and get a Pepsi? Hello. Oh, gosh, it's so good to see all of you. Well, I don't really have anything interesting to do today. I am worn out. Let's just put it that way. Children are for young people. Trust me, they were wonderful and I miss them. I've already done 2 face chats with my Russell. And, oh, you're so sweet, Kathleen. Oh, yeah, series. And see, like, I am supposed to be doing a space series, and I've got all the materials for it. I just have to pin down the time. And Jody's really good at that. Very organized woman. So I'm going to try to take a page from her book. And let me just go ahead and tell you right now, we will not be on for 2 weeks. And I need to take a little R&R to renew my spirit, if you know what I mean. And so we won't be here next week, which is June 6th. And we probably won't be here on the 13th. But if I get really lonely, I might try to do one on the 14th. I'm not going to promise, but just check and see. If you subscribe and hit the bell, you'll know. And so I will do my next Thursday, the same thing. I'll do my next Thursday night on the 17th of June. And who knows? I will see if I feel up to doing a live stream on the 14th. Because it's awful to be without you all. I love you so much. I haven't been doing a very good job of writing back to you. Normally, when you send me an email, I try to write back. But I do have all of your photos, and hopefully I've remembered what you told me in the emails. But I tell you what, can we talk? It is very hard going back out in the real world for the first time. And you know what? I did it in a big way. Soon as I was fully vaccinated, had waited several weeks to make sure I was at a safe level, I got on the road and I probably drove well over 1,000 miles. And I went up to see my son in Odenton, Maryland, which is in between, it's probably a little closer to Baltimore than DC, but it's kind of right in between there. And I stayed with him from Monday until Friday morning. And then I drove, using the Bay Bridge, I drove over from Annapolis over onto the Eastern Shore and drove in a couple of hours, almost near Delaware, to see my daughter, Katie. And I stayed with her from Friday morning until Monday morning. And it was wonderful. I feel kind of bad for my daughter, Katie, because I kind of just hit a wall. I was so nervous about seeing my grandchildren, and I was going to babysit them so that they could work. They have their studios from home, but they need to be down with students, virtual private lessons. And so I was a little nervous. And my oldest grandson, I really can't pick him up. He's so big, he's grown up. And so I kind of got nervous. How was I going to do? It's been a long time since I took care of little ones. We haven't had a baby in the family. We went 12 years without a baby in the family. So it was a whole new experience. But yeah, it was hard, Laura. And if any of you have ever had the misfortune of driving on the Beltway around Washington, D.C., it's insane. It is insane. And I live in North Carolina. And yeah, in the South, we do everything a little slower. So I got up onto the Beltway, and I only drive 5 miles an hour, up to 5 miles an hour over the speed limit, because I don't want a ticket. Well, if you didn't go with the flow of traffic when you got to that Beltway around DC, they would run you over. I was in the right lane, and I had people come right up on my bumper. So soon I realized I was going 80 miles an hour, just like all the rest of the fools. It was a little scary, let me tell you. But I did pretty good. It took me 7 hours to get to my son's house, and it took me 7.5 to get home from my daughter's. So not too bad, not too bad at all. But I took my grommet dog with me, and he's the best wingman a pilot could ever have. And we had a wonderful visit. So I've got lots of, oh, I know, 95 is like my nightmare. And if it weren't for my kids living up there, I would never, ever drive up there. So anyway, oh, thank you. I kind of was proud of myself. I'm now officially a senior citizen after just turning 65, and I, after not having to really, oh no, oh, Susan will have to catch up on that. I'm sorry, it must have frozen for you. So anyway, it was a lot of driving. The car did beautifully. Um, Everything went really well, except, should I tell y'all an embarrassing secret? Okay, here we go. You know I tell y'all everything. I can't believe I'm telling you this. But my car has keyless ignition. If you have the key, the fob, I mean, in your purse, you can start it without any key. Well, we hid one in case I lost it. We hid it in one of my bags that I packed. And then I realized, if that's in the car, you can't lock the car. So then I thought, okay, here we go. I can't go into a rest stop and use the restroom because I can't lock the car without digging through all my stuff, my luggage, and finding that other key fob. And it was wired into the bag. So I said, I got to go. And I knew I had to stop and let Grommy have a little potty break. So I tried driving down this dirt road by a building that was clearly closed, looked like nothing had gone on in this building for years. And I parked the car so that people from the highway couldn't see. Yes, I went all by myself, Miss Polly. And so I turned the car so the long side was towards the road. And I'm going to take a quick little tinkle break. So you can picture it. All of a sudden, I see a pickup truck coming from behind the building. I had to try to stand up real quick and pull up my shorts. But when you're 65, it's not so easy to get things to stop and go when you want. Let's just say I'm glad I had my suitcase there and could find extra shorts. Oh, good. And hopefully that man didn't see more than he wanted to. So anyway, that was my fun story. Can you believe I tell you all this stuff? Sheesh. But you know what? If you're a woman of an age, stuff happens. And I was just glad that I could get all cleaned up and ready. It was just, oops. So anyway, yeah, right. Oh, but I just had to tell y'all that. I mean, what can you do? Also, I got to see hi Cheryl. It's so good to see you. I got to see cicadas, and yeah, they're just as gross as I remember. Oh, yeah, you know what? I don't think I had any toll booths. They now try to do this thing called Easy Pass. So I may have gone through an electronic one without seeing it, and then they'll send me the toll bill in the mail. Great. But yeah, driving up and making sure that I was on the right road. And one time I think I got off the wrong way and had to try to figure out how to get back on and go again. But otherwise, this was the easiest trip I had taken, even though I was exhausted. But I tell you what, Mark and I got to tell you this, Mark and I met when the cicadas, 17-year cicadas, came out last time. And so I didn't realize that it's kind of like a special thing because here the 17-year cicadas are out and Mark and I are still together. So that's kind of cool, isn't it? So yeah, it's Easy Pass is great if you live there, but if you don't live there, but hopefully they don't, I think they just charge the normal toll. They don't charge a special fee because what choice do we have? We live out of state. So anyway, but I drove, made it fine. I got lots of pictures and 7 years, no, 17 years. My Katie was graduating college. Okay, are you ready for this, ladies? I find out that my husband, who said he would never be unfaithful again, was. And so then we separated. We're going to get a divorce. My middle daughter graduated college. My youngest, my son, graduated high school. I ruptured my Achilles tendon and needed 2 surgeries, sold my home that I helped build and helped design, and all that in the same year, and met Mark in the same year. Wasn't that amazing? So it's hard to forget the year 2004. I remember it. So, but when I remember going to my daughter's college graduation, University of Maryland, and to walk to the graduation, you couldn't help but step on the cicada bodies. They were everywhere. And the sound was deafening. And I heard on the radio show today in Atlanta, they're saying, people, stop calling 911 because the cicadas are too loud. We can't do anything about it. So, but when I was up at my son's, all of a sudden we saw them start flying. And they're right big, right? And oh, thank you. Very glad to have met Mark. I tell you what, we were talking about that yesterday. Did he jump into it with both feet. Let me tell you. But anyway, so I just came home and I'm really exhausted. Really, really exhausted. But I have really good news. Really good news. So I get home Monday night. Thursday morning, bright and early, I'm back at the hospital to have my next 3-month cancer check. So I had to get IV with contrast to do the CT scan, and I had to get chest x-ray and then meet with my surgeon. And he said, everything looks great. He said on the opposite side from the kidney, I lost my right kidney. So on my left side, he said, some of the lymph nodes looked a little larger. And I said, I'm not worried because I read that they're having that problem when they try to do like mammograms because it takes a while for your lymph nodes to go down. So if you have a test and you're worried about that, hi, Miss Vicki Robles, you're not late at all. And but I said, and when I mentioned, he went, that's right. So we're not worried at all. So I'm so excited that I'm not going to worry about them anymore. That the first 2 are clean. I'm good. So guess what? Like I told the Thursday night group, like I told my Mark and my kids, you're stuck with me. I am so happy. So I found that when I got home that day from the hospital, everything, all the stress of the trip and worrying about how my grandkids would respond to me and everything, I wasn't, I just kind of hit the wall again. And like at my poor Katie's house, her home is so comfortable. And so by the 3rd day at Katie's, I would just like, you could kind of sit there and throw stuff at me and I wouldn't have moved. I was a zombie. So I actually slept all of Tuesday. I really did. I was so worn out. And you know what I've noticed? Oh, thank you, Miss Catherine. Hi, Vonda. How are you? From Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. Woo, baby, that's exciting. Oh, I love that. And oh, thank you, Vicky. That's very sweet. I'm very lucky. Very, very lucky. So it's been exciting. I've got tons of pictures to show you. But I came home. This is how tired I was. Mark said, "You have a big package and it's from Germany." Well, I knew who that was from. So I'm going to open it right now with you guys. So let's see what our Nadine sent me. Ah, it is so good to see. Oh, my Katie, so sweet, had this in a welcome basket for me when I got to her house. Isn't that sweet? I'm starting to be known. Is that because I'm a little wacko? But I'm not sure. So look at this big package. It got unloaded at JFK. Oh, this is so cool. I'm going to save this label. I mean, look at this. Oh, all the German language. Aw. And she is from Nadine and our time to quilt, Deb Johnson. Oh, I can't wait. Are you ready? Let's see what our Nadine did. I hope she'll come on here today so she will know. Oh, lovely. Yep, that word comes from Miss Nadine, doesn't it? I love our Nadine. I know she's been so busy, but gosh, I love our Nadine. We miss her, and I miss Akko. If any of you talk to Akko, please tell her I think of her, especially when spring comes. I've even got a pic. Oh, I hope I have the picture. I got to hold a 1-week-old lamb at my daughter's. I love holding lambs. And the mama wasn't real happy that I was holding the baby. But, oh, look. Okay. Oh, Nadine, thank you. You are so sweet. Oh, and it's a card. Oh, she even included some things for the next giveaway, which when I get back, we're going to do a giveaway. Oh, that's wonderful. So here, look at this beautiful card. And let's see what she's got in there. Oh, nice paper. I get excited about the wrappings. Oh, look at this. It's a Bernina. Oh, this would be wonderful for the giveaway. Look at this. You could put all kinds of tools and things in there. That is awesome. Oh, look, look, look. Friendship strips and it scraps templates. Look at all, they're not even used. They still have the paper on the back. Oh, ladies. Oh, it looks like a style like Kim Deal would use. Look at that. So it's the templates for these quilts. That's so exciting. I'm so excited that my dogs are jumping on me like, what is it, Mom? What is it? Vicky Lemire is here. Hi, Vicky Lemire. Oh, this is cute. I love this. Look at this cute sign we'll put in the giveaway. Quilter inside is ripping out mistakes. Enter at your own risk. Is that the cutest? Oh, this is so much fun. It's like Christmas. Oh, what? Let me see what's in here. Oh, the applique glue? Is this the applique? I've heard about this glue. It's amazing. Let me see. Are these glue sticks? They must be. Yep, fabric glue. Thank you, Nadine. Oh my goodness. Then look at this giveaway. A pattern from Missouri Star Quilts called Square Dance. Isn't that nice? Okay, let's see what else. Oh, look, modern neutrals. A little, what do they call these? They're kind of like tiny charms. So cute. Ah, I love that. And then, present from, she got, I can't believe this. Oh, Nadine, this is too much. I know that these sets are expensive. She got me applique tools. My gosh, I've always wanted them, but you know me, I'm so cheap I wouldn't buy them. Oh my gosh, Miss Nadine. Oh my gosh. Remember how you hold the